When most people think about wealth, they imagine action, buying, selling, trading, hustling. But Charlie Munger, one of the most successful investors of our time, teaches the opposite. He reminds us that in investing and in life, patience is the ultimate superpower. The ability to wait, to observe, and to resist impulsive decisions is what separates the truly wealthy from the rest. Today, we will explore how Charlie Munger's philosophy of patience can transform the way you approach money, investing, and even your daily life. Act 1. The Mindset of Patience. Charlie Munger often says that temperament matters far more than intelligence when it comes to investing. You can be a brilliant thinker, full of ideas, but if you cannot control your impulses, your wealth will never grow. Munger believes that being patient is not passive. It's active restraint. It's the art of doing nothing when doing something would be dangerous. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, patience becomes a rare skill. Waiting is uncomfortable. It feels like inactivity. But Munger sees waiting as a form of discipline, a test of character. Those who can wait for the right opportunities, who can sit through uncertainty without panic, are the ones who reap enormous rewards. Munger's principle is simple but profound. Don't let emotion drive your decisions. Most investors fail not because they lack knowledge, but because they act too soon, chasing trends and succumbing to fear and greed. Patience is what allows intelligence to be effective. Act 2. The Compounding Machine. To truly understand Munger's patience, we can look at the story of Berkshire Hathaway. In the early years, Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett made investments that others considered boring or slow. Coca-Cola is one famous example. They purchased their shares when many people overlooked the company, waiting patiently for decades to see the full effect of compounding. Compounding is not just about interest. It's about giving time the chance to work in your favor. Munger and Buffett often repeat the idea that the big money is not made in buying and selling, but in waiting. By holding quality investments over long periods, small decisions accumulate into massive results. Patience allows compounding to flourish. It allows mistakes to be avoided, opportunities to be evaluated, and wisdom to guide action. For Munger, every year of restraint is an invisible deposit in the bank of long-term wealth. Act 3. The Psychology of Waiting. But waiting is not easy. Human beings are wired for action. Our emotions demand we do something, anything, when uncertainty arises. Munger warns that impatience is the silent killer of wealth. People check their portfolios obsessively, panic during market dips, and chase the latest trend. Munger teaches that this is the path to mediocrity. Understanding human psychology is critical. Emotions cloud judgment. Fear prompts hasty decisions. Greed tempts you to overreach. But patience allows clarity. It gives you time to assess facts, analyze trends, and separate signal from noise. The lesson is universal. Patience is not passive. It is strategic. It is about choosing when to act and when to wait. It is the discipline of understanding that sometimes the best move is no move at all. Act 4. Applying Munger's patience in real life. How can we apply Munger's principle today? The first step is mental training. Recognize that investing is not a race. Avoid the urge to react to daily news cycles. Build a plan and stick to it. Second, focus on quality over quantity. Munger didn't need dozens of investments. He needed a few great ones, held for decades. Apply this to your life. Focus on high-quality relationships, high-quality work, and high-quality decisions. Third, embrace discomfort. Waiting feels counterintuitive. You may feel like you're missing out. But Munger teaches that the discomfort of patience is temporary, while the rewards are lasting. Every time you resist an impulsive decision, you're training yourself to think long-term. Finally, view patience as a lifestyle. It's not only about money. It's about approaching problems methodically, making thoughtful decisions, and respecting the natural timeline of growth. Act 5. Lessons for a Lifetime. Munger's wisdom is simple. You don't need to be brilliant to succeed. You need to be patient. You need to control your emotions, think clearly, and wait for the right opportunity. Wealth, in his view, is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It rewards those who understand that time is the greatest ally. By practicing patience, you gain an edge that most people ignore. You avoid mistakes that others make out of haste. You allow compounding to work its magic. You learn to see life through the lens of long-term thinking. The next time you feel the urge to rush into a decision, whether it's buying a stock, changing careers, or taking a risky step in life, remember Charlie Munger's lesson. The big rewards come to those who wait, who observe, and who act only when the time is right. If this lesson resonated with you, subscribe to Money Philosophy. Here, we explore the timeless wisdom of the world's greatest investors and thinkers, and how you can apply it to create wealth, freedom, and a life of purpose. Remember, patience is not inaction. Patience is power.